triple ones, that is. This gonna be part two, of Sold Out. And to be honest, I'm big on energy, so I wasn't even sure if I was gonna even continue a part two, but I feel like the soul and spirit is talking. I want to start off by saying a few things first. You know, I don't come on here to impress nobody. Um, you know, I can't force a person, to leave a comment, or if they do leave one, whether it's a positive or negative one. But I want to say this, you know, if you have paid attention to this content and you are subscribed, you know what I mean? And this is not for you, then please unsubscribe. I don't want, no subscriptions, because honestly, some of y'all and a lot of y'all feel like are just trolls and bots. You know, I've noticed, like, even with the likes, you got all these subs and you're trying to do more and grow. You don't barely get too many likes, etc., this and that. You can't force people. But I'm only saying this because I'm not going to stress how unfair are certain things that I'm seeing. But I feel like I know if I want to, I can grow on here or continue to do what I've been doing on my journey in this life. Because it's just a lot of weirdos, man, that just be, I feel like some of these people just weird. If you're a true supporter, I appreciate that. But if you ain't sharing the content or trying to help me grow as an amateur, I guess, content creator, then I feel like you're not serving, a certain purpose to even, what is the purpose of even watching this, to try to criticize or low-key hate or, there's some weirdos around. So that message was to them and whoever. Even on behind the scenes on this stuff, man, like, I don't think I've ever said nothing too bad or something to discriminate against anybody, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking real facts. Could have been making stuff like this, but my energy is more important than trying to put out content for people and certain entities that I feel like supporting, but then it's a lot of weirdos just around for no reason to stalk and watch. But anyway, yes, I want you to subscribe if you're not subscribed, share the videos, all that. But at the same time, I can't force you. I don't need your energy though if you just negative. I would never just subscribe and watch somebody that I don't agree with or don't like or whatever. Because I do think some of these weirdos do that. And with this bot stuff, I don't know too much information on exactly what a bot is. I know that's like some automatic stuff or whatever. But yeah, I just had to go on a quick, I guess, little rant about, like, I don't need, like, if a person don't like the content or like some of the stuff, because this goes from little past comments. I don't get much, it's whatever. I'm not gonna bag to get them, whether they positive or negative. If you support me, then I'm supporting you. Just by putting out this content, it's not just easy. Some people think it's easy to just pull out a camera and get to talking and doing this. Yeah, this is natural, this is uncut, but I feel like, it's worth looking at and paying attention to it. If you notice, I do not advocate hate towards nobody. But don't be mad if these are already historical facts and things that took place and things that's taken place. A lot of times I don't even get all into that too, because there's a lot of stuff that could be said. But of course, they always trying to either censor or shadow ban or whatever they be doing, man. It's like, even on that level, like, I don't need to make any of this. I'm just saying, like, it ain't gonna bother me. If you a troll about, unsubscribe, like I said, like, go ahead. Because I will and I'm going to be successful on here and off of here and whatever I do. Clearly you watching and hating if you paying attention anyway. So sold out, man. A lot of times I don't even want to talk about this stuff because at the end of the day, I don't try to get in my personal feelings. But I know that a lot of these idols that they put in front of our face were some of the ones that sold us out for sure. And when I say sold out, I can speak from a race aspect, but for this is deeper than race because a lot of people don't understand that it's about the rich, you know, those people that act like they enemies behind the scenes that may create racial tension or, you know, black and white and Asian and black and Hispanic and whatever, and a lot of hate and a lot of discrimination going on. See, sometimes I don't say nothing, man. I just be silent because I feel like whatever's to be is gonna be, you know? But when people tell me keep going, brother, like I said, or any, I've seen different in the past, you know, with certain comments from allegedly Caucasians to quote unquote people, you know what I'm saying? Dark people, whoever, you know, that was saying positive things, you know? I don't like throwing big names out because I don't like to seem like I'm clout chasing. But like Martin Luther King, you know, a lot of famous names, man, unfortunately was with the agenda. People been sold out a long time ago. And it's not just black and white, you know? It's like you'd be surprised to find out that you probably have more enemies that probably look just like you. Who knows? Because everything is an illusion. I don't even like to get too deep into politics and talking to stuff about certain things, but it is what it is. Sometimes I got a little time for it, even though time don't exist. I would never participate in a rally or what is it? What they call it? A protest and all that. Come on, man. That's just like me putting gas in a car that just won't start and leaking gas. Why am I still going to keep going to get gas for a car that don't work? That's how I look at that, because how long somebody's been protesting, you got to understand that a lot of things are being played on our psyche, you know, to get you in an emotional state and this and that and this and that. And a lot of these celebrities and different people in high positions that of all colors are sitting back deceiving the masses. Yeah, in certain aspects it's about race, of course, because certain people are genetically different from each other, you know, polar opposites. But in a worldwide higher understanding and knowing that there are different type of entities here, it is not just humans and black and whites. That's all people tend to see. All they see is black and white. It's like they don't see anything else. You got all these different races. You don't know where any of these people come from. Asian, Orientals. I done seen some aliens that look similar to them, certain of them. And it's not no disrespect to no type of different people. It's just saying some people got slanted eyes, different facial features, etc. But the truth is, though, it's hard when you're dealing with these idols and these celebrities, because the majority of all of them. And is it a few that maybe haven't? Maybe not. Them the ones you may not hear about. You know, you think about them people you ain't seen. Like, what happened to those actors and actresses that was in the TV shows back then? The ones that's still around. And you don't hear nothing about them, or they working in the dealerships and all kind of stuff, like regular people. I could believe those was some of the ones that probably wasn't with the agenda. Unfortunately, for a long time, our strings been being pulled. You know, they giving you prophets and messiahs to falsely worship and then lead you right to the hellfire. Yes, if we speaking earthly on seeding the planet, what I believe, there were the original people. Look at the science is already telling you who they were. So it's not like I'll be lying to say dark people. They were all over this planet. But I don't want to get deep and emotional about the invasion and this and that happened. And the original people on the land are more about the fall in the actual land. Because it clearly shows you and tells you, even in that book, that we came here, we fell here, and people don't seem to understand that. But in this earthly aspect, in this realm, you can't trust nobody. See, a lot of people will try to make it seem like a person is trying to aim at one thing. It's the truth. Look at all these celebrities. I don't even like to say all big names, but you can wonder over all of them. The Taylor Swifts, the Jamie Foxxes. You know, come on, man. The Snoop Dogs. All these different celebrities, from the rappers, from whatever walks of life they look. Entertainers, rappers. Look at most of the movies. Satanic. Listen to music. I've been hearing that people praying over demonic, the music, and putting it out into the ether, into the atmosphere. Do you understand how much damage that caused? Music is a very powerful element. And Satan was the creator of music, or the top head of music, if I'm not mistaken. So this is who presently this realm is being ran by. Reptilians, etc. So when I say we've been sold out, because all this stuff is systematically already put in place, you know, ahead of time. They telling us about different storms, and they got names for it, and these different what is it? I don't even know what the proper word to use on these damn platforms. The bug or whatever, they know these names, and more stuff coming out. Like, how y'all already be knowing this information? Sold out. It ain't just about race and about this and that. It's about you higher beings and people in higher places pushing agendas to be able to keep harnessing souls. And people don't believe that. They think that, why you think you keep signing contracts? Everything we do, even if you get a apartment, if you don't own it, or even if you own something, whatever you do, you're always signing contracts. When you're born into this world, when you do all this, so you signed a contract before you came here. A lot of our memories are just wiped away. So you came here already to a system that was already sold out. Yeah, you had a few people that realized certain things was happening and then tried to make things right, but it was too late. But if people don't understand that it's all about ascending and getting past this earthly realm, it is a firmament up there, like I mentioned before. We're locked down here. And we are assigned enemies already. You can't see, especially the melanated ones, because we come from a certain background. From the ethers. You know, our hair different. We're from a different material. All that voodoo and voodoo and all that stuff is linked, because this is the spiritual realm. We're just in the flesh. Why you think everybody is spiritual warfare? How could you be really in spiritual warfare if you wasn't already in the spiritual realm? This for any walks of life. If you're a good person, man, shout out to you. If you're a true supporter and you like what you hear, man, subscribe and share. If you don't like and you disagree or whatever, and if you look at some of these videos and you don't like them, and that shows that you must have not paid attention to the content, then respectfully you can unsubscribe, humbly. It's Triple Ones to God, man. It's like I'm not gonna get in my feelings or try to fight somebody over earthly possessions. But that doesn't mean that we or me should lay down and be a rug, because we are warriors at the end of the day. So that's all I'm saying, man. I don't hate nobody, and I'm not saying I know for a fact that every single celebrity and rapper and whoever sold they soul. I'm just saying personally how I feel. For educational purposely only, that's my opinion. That's the way I feel. Because all I hear and see, I'm seeing nails and all this other stuff. It's like, it's looking kind of weird. Do I need to get into it? Look at the television. Even though I don't like TV, television, but sometimes, a lot of times when I'm watching it, I try to use it as a learning tool. Again, I don't like to be naming names and big celebrities. I'm just saying, you got Kevin Gates, all these different people getting his hair all pressed out. Kind of feminine. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. All kind of stuff, man. And it's like, if that's what you on, if that's type of vibration that you're on, I ain't here to judge you. You got to take your own path to life. And truly, you done already signed that contract, so you got to fulfill all those acts. And whatever that is, demonic. So yeah, man, and I'm not saying this to fearmonger anybody or to put no hate out on regardless of what racial background you come from. This is only for educational purposes. I've always been an advocate for treating others the way you want to be treated, but we clearly see people don't treat you the way that they want to be treated. And that's the general, that should be for anybody. You got people that look the same fighting and deleting each other and beating each other up. So that ain't got nothing to do with racial things. You can't live next door to a person. You can't do nothing. So the separation is deeper than deep. Not only separating the people, you separated the land, and nobody know how to act because everybody thinks something belongs to them. Again, man, I'm getting ready to end this video, man. I do believe a lot of changes is coming. It is a new energy, different energies coming. And sadly, some of these beings, they hate that. They hateful and spiteful of it because they don't want to change. But the change has already begun, and there's more yet to come. I'm not hating on nobody, man. If you got negative energy and you're around me, somehow it transferred to me getting on a negative vibration, and I try to stay away from that. So I'm in this video, and I'm not hating on any celebrity, any musician, any people that we don't know about that's in high places. If that's their life, if they're doing that thing, that's their walk of life. But I'm just only expressing to the people like I don't like and what I will not participate in certain things because I feel like it's already rigged. If you didn't know, this was already a stage from the cradle to the grave, unfortunately. And words are spells, but sadly, I was born speaking this language. But anyway, that's for a whole nother video. It's Triple Ones to God. I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. And again, respectfully, if certain things ain't for you and you subscribe, you could unsubscribe. But if you a true supporter and keep on rocking with me, I appreciate it. Share the videos, get it out there, and more to come. And if not, that's cool too, man. I'm okay with just being where I'm at or whatever. It's ones. I just feel so comfortable talking right now, man. Y'all just don't understand, like, it's real. When you talking about you want to awake or really want to wake up and see things for what they really are, some of y'all ain't ready for that and you want to close your eyes. Message.